Hello, 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 my darlings. Welcome to a special edition of A Slice of Life. If you're joining me, you know we talk about super aging, getting older without getting old. But I have something special going on today. It was my daughter's idea, and I like it. I like it. 827 videos. How did I do it? 827 videos. How did I do it? I'm 82 years old. Thank you so much. And I have a 3 times cancer survivor, but I put up 827 videos. And I'm going to give you a step by step on how I did it, just in case you'd like to join me on YouTube. So first you have to want to do YouTube. You have to want to be on the screen. You have to have a desire in your heart that you want to present on YouTube an idea. You want to teach, you want to educate, you got something you want to say, then you have to be committed here, right here, that this is what you want to do. So number one is you want to do it. Number two, you find a space in your house. Find a space in your house or somewhere where you're comfortable, where you can sit, like this space. I like this space. It has my places I went in Africa, different places where I went in France, has a 7 because I'm a child of a 7 child, has the elephant because I'm a member of Divine Nine, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. It has my awards, especially the award I received from Clark Atlanta University. You know, it has a piece of furniture that I like. You know, you just find little things that you like and put them somewhere. Let me see if I put it this one. This is the part you see mostly. Is when I have this map that I found that was for sale. I got from Alexis Scott, and then I have the flag. Then you set it up the way you want to set up. Set up your little area that you want. You could be in the car. You could just be standing in the kitchen. It doesn't matter. But make sure it's a comfortable place for you. And so you find a space. Number two is to find a space that's comfortable for you. Number three, you get your phone. Just get your phone. Don't look for any special equipment. Don't do that. Just get the phone and turn it landscape. Landscape this way. Make sure the phone is this way. I'm using a tablet that my daughter got me for a Christmas present, and so I use the tablet. But you don't have to. If you don't have a tablet, don't worry about a tablet. Don't worry about anything special. Take your regular phone, iPhone, Android, whatever it is that can go this way, and push camera, okay, and start talking. That's what you. This is what you want to do. So one, you got to want to do it. Two, find a space that's comfortable for you. And three, get your phone. Now, if I start speaking, I pray. I ask God to give me something to make sure what I'm about to say or whatever it is I think I'm going to say, that it helps somebody. So you can do what you want to do, but I have my own little prayer thing. Because I've told you, if you've been watching my show, I have sat in this chair with no idea, and he will whisper in my ear. You know, he will whisper in my ear. But some people have to know exactly what they're going to talk about before they sit down. That makes good sense. You know, but Georgianne operates differently. You operate however you want to operate. So we got one, you have to want to. Two, you have to find a space. Three, you pray or have some kind of notes or however you want to get together. Get your phone and hold it landscape. This is called landscape. You know, and then now, what about the lighting? So my daughter, I was blessed once again when my daughter purchased me a ring. But before I had the ring, guess what? I took a lamp. Yes, right, a reading lamp. I turned that lamp on me, and then you get the lamp, and then you get your little supplies. Okay, let's get the supplies before you get anything up. Here's my little supply basket. In my supply basket, I have a mirror so I can put the light on to see how I look. Okay, the men might not want to do that. Okay, I have something in my nose start running. I have extra cord if I have to plug in something like the phone just went out. I have a little powder for my nose, you know, my eyeliner because the eyes have it, a comb to kind of pull it together right here. This is my, because see, you don't have anybody you can call, you know, when you say you know, your production assistant. You're your own production assistant. You know, I don't know even know why I got some lotion here, but I got some lotion here. But you have your own. I got my little lipstick right here. You see, you have your own little comfort thing. You get your, all that, all whatever you think you need. If you don't need any of this, you don't need any of this because you may not want to roll this around in the car. But this is Georgianne. I'm just talking about how Georgianne did 827 videos. So this is my little, so when you see me reach down, I reach down, I have my little, this is my little pal right here. This is my production studio right here. This is all I do for production. All right, I have it right here where I can reach it. I have it right down here. Oops. Okay, that stuff falling. Wait. I have it right here where I can reach that. I know where it is. It sits right there. And then I used to take my phone. Now you can hold your phone or you can get a placeholder, to put your phone in. But baby, just hold that phone and then push record. Go to the camera and push video and just start talking. After you say your prayer, whatever it is, and just talk. Just start 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes. No more than 20 minutes. I do a little more. Sometimes you hear me say I've gone over, but 20 minutes is good. And then you upload it. I don't edit. I don't have a thumbnail. None of that. Just upload it and go. But you got to get you a consistency now. It's a consistency. So let me see what I've said. What you can do. For 827 videos. 1, I wanted to do it. 2, I found a space in my house. So you've seen, if you go back to my videos, I got about 3 or 4 spaces. You've been all over the house. But you find a space. It could be in your car. 3, get your phone and do landscape. Make sure it's landscape. Get your notes, what you want to say. Pray, whatever that your routine is going to be. Get your water. I have water right here. You all know they don't give me any money, but I'm an essential fan, so I have my water right here. Get your props. All my props are right here nearby. I mean, if you're going to use a book, you notice I can always reach for it. I'm not fumbling for anything. You don't want to fumble. You just want to have everything right there. And then you turn the camera on and you start talking. And stay on the subject that, my thing is motivation. You 65 and older, you 55 and older, you're a cancer survivor, then that's what I'm all about. And that's what I talk about. And that's what gives me motivation myself. I motivate myself. But my whole thing is, how can I help the person on the other side of the screen? If you're not helping the person on the other side of the screen, then this is not the platform for you. But because we're helping, it's a how-to. YouTube is about information. It's about information. And so the information that you can share with somebody, and all of you are capable of doing 827 videos. It's not just special for Georgianne. There are people who've done more videos than I have. But I just need you to know, in a year, that's how many I've done. And how did I do that? 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Whether I felt well or not. I've been down, ill. Things come with being a cancer survivor. All that comes with all of that now. But you got to make up your mind that you're going to do this. You can't be inconsistent. You can't do it a week or do it a month. Then I'm going to go back. I'm going to get back to it. No. That's not how it operates. The first thing is the reason why the rest of it is easy. You have to want to do it. Now, if you don't want to do it, if you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, that you're doing it because they doing it, or you're doing it because somebody else is doing it, or you're doing it because you think that's the right thing to do, or you think that you want to be that, but you're not sure which way. You got to be consistent with it. You got to want to do this. On the days that you don't feel well, on the days that things are not going right in your house, on the day and you trying to motivate somebody on the other side, you motivating somebody, and you got to motivate yourself. You see, so you got to want to do this. So this video is a special video today. I'm going to do my other slice of life, but I thought it was a good idea. My daughter said, Mama, you've done 800 videos, and I thought about it. I've done 827 videos. Had no idea. I'm 847 videos, 827 videos under my belt. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that God gave me the strength, so you got it now. You got to want it. That's number 1. What's number 2? Find a space in your house, in your car, in the backyard, on a bench, standing by the kitchen, leaning on the counter. If that's because this is a lady that leans on the counter. So just lean on the counter, baby, whatever it is. Number 3, get your phone and hold it landscape, long ways. Okay? Get you a light. Where you gonna get the light? Go in the room, get a lamp, take the shade off the lamp. It doesn't matter. Or get you a lamp that that you use when you're writing or when you're studying, and turn it on you. Get you some supplies. You saw my little supply. It doesn't have to be fancy. You all want to go be fancy. Get you a little basket. Put everything in that you need so you can reach for it. Get your props. Have everything right here that you get. Get you a hand mirror. Get your powder, whatever. And start talking for 20 minutes. Start talking for 20 minutes. and then hit the plus sign, upload that thing. You don't need a thumbnail. You don't need any of all that. If you all that, you don't need all that. I've done 827 videos with no thumbnail and no editing. Now, mind you, before I started all this, I did take class. I wanted to see what other people were doing. So I signed up for different classes. They're free classes, how to be a YouTuber, how to create on YouTube. I stopped and listened. I studied and listened to other people to see what they had said, what they were saying, how to do it. I tried to find the people that looked about my age, 65 plus. I listened to what they had to say. And then I thought about what I wanted to say. And then I said, okay, let's do it. And I haven't looked back. And I looked up today, on the 3rd day of January in 2025, I have 827 videos. I give to God, I give the glory. To God, I give the glory. You just repeat this consistently. You say, I'm going to do this every week, then you must do it every week. Because your audience will build, they'll look for you. You see, my audience looks for me. And then you don't have to have glasses. I do glasses. You do whatever you want to do. You just get up. You want to do caps or whatever you feel like putting on. It's a whole group of guys down in Texas. They do salt and pepper game. I mean, that's not you. You do you. Whatever that you is, but do you. Do whatever it is that's you. You see, don't try to be like anybody else. If you want to be in this game called YouTube Creations, if you want to be in this game, then you have to make up your mind what you're going to do and why. And you got to be consistent with it. The problem with people is they're not consistent. And you said, well, what can I talk about, Georgia? And I want to do it. You could talk about you could talk about what happened on a job. I heard someone say you hear me talk about Delta Airlines. Anybody who worked at Delta Airlines during the period I worked at Delta Airlines, you know that there was discrimination. A lot went on because we were the first to do everything. Like I was the first Black person in public relations. And the first one and the second and the third one, we all can tell you stories about the impact of being the first Black in any corporate situation. People don't want to tell the truth. We've got a whole bunch of folks that, afraid to talk about anything that's concerning their good white people. I'm not that person. I'm not that person at all. I love you, but I got to tell the truth about what happened was, you see. So you want to come up with what you want to come up. You want to talk about the past, then talk about it, and then how can that help somebody on the other side of that screen? You see, somebody might be facing some kind of discrimination, and you could tell some of the things that happen to you for the person on the other side of the screen to let them know that they can get through it. Somebody like me, I'm a 3 times cancer survivor. I talk to people about cancer. The first time you hear cancer, it's not a death sentence. And then you get a whole thing on, you can sit there 20 minutes and talk about the whole cancer thing. You could talk about your job. A guy last night talked about his job. I work on this job. You don't say the name of the job, and maybe people might know you, but you don't have the right to talk about put the company name back there. I'm retired now from Delta Airlines. I guess they can pull my pension check. I don't know, but I'm saying, you just want to talk about what it means to go to work every day and have 3 kids and not have a car. You see, it's so many things you could talk about. You could talk about what it means to stand at the stoplight. At the bus stop. Every day I stand at the same bus stop. And what happens at the bus stop? People are interested in lives and stories. And people want a story. You see, people want a story. People are not reading as much, but you can bring them a story. You can bring them something that lifts them up in the end. Because the whole reason for you being here is to lift up the person on the other side of the screen. You see, you teaching them something. You bringing them something. People are looking and searching. They're not on TV. TV is not giving them all they want. And we don't know what's going to happen after January 20th. And YouTube says, we'll give you whatever you want. We'll give you whatever you're looking for. Have you ever needed something on YouTube? All you do is put in how to, and YouTube has it for it. So it's the same way with you. You got something that people want to know. You could talk about how to address envelopes. That people don't know how to address envelopes. You say, oh, that's simple. But there's somebody who might want to know how to address an envelope. People don't know how handwriting. Do you know people are not doing cursive now? Did you know that? And people cannot read cursive. You can do a whole channel on, let me help you read cursive. I was teaching on a class, I teach at Clark Atlanta University, and I wrote something up, and the person said they couldn't read cursive. What? That's new. But I'm giving you examples of what you can do, and do something that you know how to do. You know how to do things with your hands. Like my little Gigi probably could do a whole channel every day on makeup and skincare. How you do that at age 11, I have no idea. Trust me. But there's a new day out here. You see, so you know how to do things that people don't know how to do. I remember Poochie Nails. Her nails are just outlandish, but there are people who watch her videos to figure out how they can get some outlandish nails. And then you watch me. You watch me. I'm glad that you watch me as I talk about my life, and then I share along with my life, some educational experiences that I would like to share with you to move you forward on your journey. Because for me, it's all about you and your journey, not getting off your journey. There are people who are going to be retiring this year, and maybe you're going to retire this year, and all the paperwork that comes with retirement. You could do a whole channel on just the paperwork that comes with retirement. We have to do retirement at Delta Airlines. I had to get all my retirement paper together, all that comes with that. And then finding out that you no longer have that great insurance, the shock of that. I could do a whole channel on the shock of just finding out what it means to be 65 in America, what it means in terms of your Medicare and your Medicaid, what it means in terms of your insurance, what it means in terms of your car insurance. It's information people need. People don't want to read it anymore. They want to come to YouTube and find it. These are suggestions I'm giving to you. I've given you how to do it, but I'm also talking about suggestions. And those of you who are young and still at work, you could just do a series on what's going on in your life, and how you could help some young person that's thinking about going to the streets, or some person that's thinking about joining a gang, or some person that doesn't have a father, and how you have made it without a father, how you made it without a mother and a father, how your people die. You look at Cat Williams, he did all his stuff on his own. That's not maybe not the best example, but that is an example of a person motivated enough to get up and say, I'm just not going to let this stop me. I was motivated to be Georgianne Thomas. My daughter's motivated to be Evelyn Sanders Swapper. You got to be motivated to be that person. I tell people all the time, you all who are raising single parents out there, listen to me. I was a single mother, divorced mother with a child, and I was educated. I was an educated Black woman who didn't want to go back home where I could have gone home and gone into the family business. I just wanted to be me. And sometimes I think about, would it have been better if I just made sure that I had everything I needed at my hand, or would it made me a better Georgianne? This is a Georgianne that went through a lot. You see, it forged me and burned me and singed me and shaped me, into the person that I am today. And so I ask yourself, can you write something about being a single, what it means to be a single parent out here, and then some tips, and then how you get your child to agree that we're gonna walk this, but this is what we're getting ready to do, and this is how we're getting ready to do it. You see what I'm trying to do out here? Come on, join me, help me along, move along with me, pick up where I can't pick up. Look at me, don't look at me. Don't judge me. Just see what I'm trying to do. You see, there's a whole channel you can do on that. You can do it as a woman. You can do it as a man. You can do it as couples. Then that isn't single parent anymore. But it's still some. It takes with two people to raise. Who is the one that's that's over the behavior, and who's the one that's over the money. And there's a couple on it. I like them. She cooks all the time. Her thing is in the kitchen. She has the best meals, a beautiful family. Her husband, but I like when she said, "Don't let me have to tell your daddy." Now, when you had something like that, you might want to watch somewhere where somebody says, "Don't let me have to tell your daddy." See, I didn't have anybody to telling my stepdad didn't impact me, but I didn't have anybody say, "Don't let me have to tell your daddy." But you think about, don't let me have to tell your daddy, and what it means to have a dad in the house. The dad going on what he's doing, the mama going on. But when the mama said, but I remember my grandmother saying, You know, don't let me have to tell your granddaddy, because I still remember that whooping. You all still remember some of them. Don't let me have to tell somebody. And you remember going to church. You know, you could do a whole thing on the importance of raising a kid in church, or the importance of not raising them in church, or raise them in a mosque, or raise. It's so much information people want. That's what I'm saying. So let me recapitulate as I close out. I chose the glasses. You know, that's just me. You can have whatever you want. I got my whole Georgia. You know, I got my earrings, my Karen jewelry, my hair from Amazon.com, 1995, depending on what kind of sale they got going on. You know, my whole cancer thing. I promised teeth, and I still don't have them, but I'm gonna get them. My lipstick from here, there, and yon. Whatever, you know, whatever. That's just this. Be you, do you, however that is. But make sure you're consistent. So one, you gotta love it. I didn't get 820 some videos because I didn't love it. I loved it. Number two, I found a space in my house. This is my space I like right here. I like this space. I don't want it to change. Things could change, but I like this space. I like it. Represents Georgian. And three, get your phone and take it long ways, a landscape, and hit record, baby. Just hit record. Talk to the Lord, hit record, know what you're going to say. Do it for 20 minutes and keep going. Purchase you a ring light, or get it for Christmas, or get you a lamp and just shine that thing on you. Get you some supplies and put them nearby. You know, your little powder, some lipstick, or guys don't need anything. Just go on, do it. You know, and get your prop and have your prop nearby. You know, so all I do is reach over here and bam, there's my prop. Super aging, getting older without getting old. I have my glasses nearby. You know, I just make sure you get what you got going, and make sure you want to do it. Start talking. Name your show. Call it what you want to call it. Take your class if you want to on YouTube. But the thing is to do it. Do it for you. Do it for the glory of God. Do it to help somebody on the other side of the screen. I love you, and I see you on the next slice of life. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.